They're blocking with a piece of paper. Oh, I see the piece of paper.
Whole lobby and everything, but the reason the windows are reflective is because there's sensitive information on the computer screens.
Right.
So we ask you not to try to film through the screen.
Yes, sir.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Do not put the phone up against any window. Okay? Do not put your phone up against the glass again. Understood?
What will happen if I do?
You will be asked to leave, okay?
In a public area. Hey everyone, welcome to Wichita Audits. Today's video is based in Henrietta, Texas. We are going to multiple government facilities and private businesses to exercise our First Amendment right to record in public and to check education inside our government and local businesses. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you think of this audit, and another video will be out this week. So today we are at the city annex in Henrietta, Texas. They have the county judge, the JP office, county courtroom, county clerk, county auditor, juvenile probation, tax assessor collector, and vehicle registration. So you can get your vehicle registered here. You can get your kid out of juvenile holding if you're having that issue. Then why am I just suddenly not allowed to record you? It's a weird. Hi there.
Hi.
Hi.
Could I help you with something?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
You mind if I ask you a couple questions?
About?
Just about this building.
Okay.
Like, what does this building offer for the public?
It's government offices.
Correct, but what would that provide specifically?
County clerk, tax assessor, collector, elections,
Mm-hmm.
court.
Right. Well, you're not going to be rude.
I mean, I'm not, but
Okay.
anything to do with county government.
Oh, okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you.
Uh-huh.
Well, do you know what your name is?
Yeah, I do.
Is it okay if I know it?
It depends on what you're using it for.
I'm just using it to disseminate public information. You don't gotta be so rude, ma'am. The city annex did a very good job on this First Amendment audit. They did not try and impede on my rights. They did not try and say I couldn't record. All right, up now, we're at the County City Municipal building. It's Henrietta's, Texas, City Hall. It's not too big, but it's not small like Iowa Parks. Okay, so I can't go back here. There's no public access over here. So, in my opinion, we should stay right here since there's no signs. Hey.
Can I help you?
No, sir. What's up?
Can I help you?
Oh, no. Do you know what your name is?
Yeah, I know what my name is.
Am I able to know it?
Todd.
Todd.
Uh-huh.
My name's Ian. I'm just a First Amendment auditor. I go to different places around Texas and stress test our First Amendment right to record in public.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I have a private meeting with a veteran going on back here.
Okay. Well, you didn't need to. Well, he didn't need to interrupt that meeting and try and talk to me. He could have very easily just left it alone, not make me feel like crap when I didn't even do anything. Hi. Am I allowed to ask you some questions?
Okay.
Do you know what you do for the public?
I'm sorry.
Do you know what you do for the public?
I'm city administrator and city secretary.
And what would that provide?
I'm sorry.
What would that provide?
We do water services, street, trash, animal control, any kind of ordinance violations, anything like that.
Thank you.
Uh-huh.
Do you know what your name is?
Kathy?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
The County City Municipal building did a very good job. They did not try and impede on my rights. They didn't try and step anywhere where they didn't belong. Henrietta is doing a very, very good job so far. So now we're entering the sheriff's department. Wow. Yeah, I see people. They're blocking with a piece of paper. I see the piece of paper. Look, you guys see the piece of paper? Look at it, it's moving, covering the light. They're blocking with a piece of paper. Look at this. You guys see this? Look, I'm trying to get the monitor. They're blocking it. What the heck?
Can I help you?
No, ma'am.
Can I ask why you're taking videos of inside the personal areas?
I'm just looking.
Did you need to speak with somebody?
No, ma'am.
Do you have some questions?
No, ma'am. Thank you.
Just let us know if you have questions.
Okay. They were blocking with a piece of paper. I don't know if that caught it on video. I hear a phone being dialed. Here we go. Now, we are exercising our First Amendment right to record in public, in publicly accessible areas. Now, from what you guys can see, is that you can see this slight piece of paper right there, a monitor right there, at least a reflection of one. And they were, and there they go, they're blocking the piece of paper again. If you guys can see that, I'll try and edit the exposure. Do you guys see that? See, it's moving. I don't really get what they're trying to do. I can't even see through it. Are they dumb? I can't, and it's the lady again. I can't even see through it. I don't know. What the, who is that? Is that a face? Why is there just a cardboard cutout of somebody's face? They are weird. Hi.
Hey,
Good.
I went to the North Lieutenant Sheriff's Office. We don't mind if you film the whole lobby and everything, but the reason the windows are reflective is because there's sensitive information on the computer screens.
Right.
So we ask you not to try to film through the screen.
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, I'm not getting any information of the screens. I'm just getting a piece of paper being blocked.
No
That's
worries.
it.
That's the only thing we're worried about. It's just the confidentiality of the information on the screen.
Yes, sir. I understand that, but
Okay.
I'm not getting any private information. So
Awesome.
you gotta worry about
No worries. Have a
Thank
good
you.
day, sir.
You too. So there they go. And see how easy that was. I can't even see through this. I can only see that face. That's all I can see. You can slightly see it. You see where it's covering the blue lights? That's the outline of the person's top of the head. And just a reminder, they're recording us when we're talking to people that are in jail. So why is it a problem when we're recording in here when there's nobody talking to anybody? It's a little contradiction. I wonder what's in here. I'm really curious, honestly. I do want to know, but I can't see anything. So I'm covered legally there. I'm just recording a mirror, basically. But as far as they can tell, I can't see through it. It's a little weird. Oh, I can see the monitors. That's a little creepy. I am going to censor that. If there is any information being shown on the video, I will censor that because I'm not going to be a rude person and just dox somebody's criminal history. But that's what I'm saying, is you're going to be talking about protect people's privacy. There's windows that you can see people's private information, while you're going to have a funny sign being poked out of the window to catch people's attention so they'll look inside and then see the monitor right behind it. I'm sorry, that's a little immature and that's a little disrespectful to the people's privacy they're trying to protect, you know? So I'll put a funny face to catch people's eye so they'll look. And now you just violated the law because you saw people's private information, even though it's our fault for catching your attention.
Hey, sir, how you doing? Hey, I'm going to ask you one more time. Do not put the phone up against any window, okay?
I can't see anything through that.
I don't care what you can or can't see, what you say you can or can't see. You're attempting to film into a restricted area.
Attempted.
And that's all I need, okay?
Anything in public view, I'm allowed to record.
Yeah, but when you put your phone up against that window,
Sir, anything in public view, I'm allowed to record.
I know, but when you put it up against that window, then you start trying to, that allows you access into looking into, I don't know what capability your phone is. I'm just telling you, do not put your phone up against the glass again. Understood?
What will happen if I do?
You will be asked to leave, okay?
In a public area?
You can film all this public area all you want, but now you're going into a restricted area. You're trying to film into.
Going into? I'm in a public area.
You're filming into
In
a
public.
restricted area.
In public. Anything in public, I'm allowed to record.
I know that.
Right.
Fully aware of that.
Right. So why is that different?
Because now you're trying to get you're putting that camera and using its abilities to film into there.
The same thing would happen if it was a private business. I'm allowed to record inside there, but they have open windows. I'm allowed to record inside there.
I know, but those are closed off for a reason, okay? So
Tinted
just
windows.
telling you.
Tinted windows don't change anything. Anything in public view, even if it's 25%, like how I can see LEDs through that's public view. I can look through there and I can record. I'm not recording any information.
I would love you to try to start recording in there
I'm not
because
collecting.
that is a restricted area, and you've been informed
I'm
that
not
is a
collecting-
restricted
I'm
area.
not collecting any
Okay.
private information. Restricted areas where you have to enter it in order to
No.
violate it. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Anything in public view, I'm allowed to record. It's in the Constitution. The Supreme Court has ruled I do have the right to do so.
That is correct.
Yes, sir. So why is this?
But whenever you start using ability to record and the magnification on that phone and on his camera system,
That
and
is
that
not
you're filming
change.
inside of
That does
that,
not change anything. No
Yes, it does.
matter how big of words you use, I have the right to record, sir. And you know this. You should look it up. Ask ChatGPT. Information is so open. We basically have the Library of Babel here. You can look it up, sir. Wow. I love that. He was just like, well, you can't do this. You're right, but it's different when it's this. Like, no. Even if I can see 1% through the window, it's in public view. Even if I can't see through the window, it's in public view. Like how I can record inside cars, because even if it's tinted, right? Tinted cars, I can still record through, even if it's private property, because it's in public view, as long as I'm not on someone's private property recording. Boom. That explains the whole thing. That literally says what I can and can't do. If I can record a car's tinted windows, then I can record inside here. Because there's private information inside everybody's car. There's private information inside a police car, but I can still record through their tinted windows. So why is this different? Why is this different? He doesn't know. He's just spouting big words to feel like a bigger man, sorry. I hope you hear that, sir. And I'd love for him to try and violate my rights. I already have a suit against the Wichita Falls Police Department, and if they want to be added onto that, they can. And I'm sorry, you guys bought this tint to not look through, and I can't see through it. You guys did your job. I'm not recording any private information. So there's nothing illegal I'm doing. I'd get if I was recording credit card information or social security numbers, that'd be totally understandable. But I can't. I'm not even doing that. Even if I could, I wouldn't do that because that's illegal. Well, it's illegal with the intent to do criminal activity. I want to thank y'all so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below what you thought about this audit. That officer or sheriff was very uneducated. He's a tyrant, and he does not deserve to have taxpayer dollars wasted on him. If you have any complaints to make towards the Henrietta Police Department or the Henrietta Sheriff's Department, it's linked below.